The Boston Celtics are still undefeated at home, 11-0, after winning a tight game here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, a hard-fought team. Hit a ton of shots today, shot 48% from the field and 42% from three, but we still came out of here with the win. Saw a lot of good things in this game and also saw a lot of bad things in this game. We're going to talk all about it in this video. Before we jump in, though, do me a big favor, hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Celtics fans around the world. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is the place for everything Celtics. Just join the family and comment down below who is the biggest threat to the Celtics this season. We actually have 4 more home games in a row. We got the Cavs on Thursday, we got the Magic twice, and then I believe the Knicks one more time at home. So we got a nice little homestand here. Can we go 15-0 at home? Let me know in the comments down below, or who do you think we'll lose to over the next couple of days? But this was a weird game. I mean, first quarter, we were getting absolutely torched. They took a 15-point lead, but overall, we were able to cut it down to 10, 31, 21 at the end of the first. And then the second quarter, shots started to fall for us. We began starting to, get things to fall. We got open looks. We got them to go down. And then we, started to play better from there. 38-29 in the second quarter. And then we scored another 35 points in the third. But the one thing that stood out to me was the Cavaliers were hitting a ton of shots. Like we said, their field goal percentage was very, very good today. But when we were able to match the intensity, that's when you could see we were the better basketball team. And then we, went from shooting the ball terribly in the first half to insanely in the second half. Made 18 three-pointers in this game overall. And I think we had like 2 going into halftime. It was insane. So definitely a tale of 2 halves here for the Celtics. Actually, I might be wrong. We might have had a little bit more in the first half. But I think a big stretch there was when Derek White had those 3 threes in a row, man. Absolutely insane. Shout out to Derek White. Continues to prove himself to be one of the most underrated players in the NBA right now. As you all probably know, ESPN came out with the top 100 list saying, he wasn't in the top 100. That is berserk. That is crazy. And that is criminal. Derek White, is not only top 100, I would put him in the top 70 if I'm being completely honest. But let's get into the areas before we jump into some box score stats and some people to shout out for this game. Let's talk about where we looked really good. I'm going to say, offensively, I thought we looked amazing. After the first quarter, we looked like a brand new basketball team. And if you think about it, if we just had a relatively good first quarter, we probably would have scored 135 points this game. So keep that in mind. We had a great game offensively. Rebounding the ball wise, we had 12 offensive rebounds to their 6, which if you guys watch the Celtics play, we give a ton of offensive rebounds every single time we play. Not today. Today we did a good job boxing out, making sure they didn't get second chance opportunities. Obviously, it was a big help that they didn't have Evan Mobley, but overall, I thought that was tremendous for the Celtics. Another thing, guys, we shot 26 free throws today. Not only that, but we didn't miss a free throw today as well. And we know, guys, when we talk about all the things the Celtics have been doing poorly this season, it's giving up offensive rebounds, it's free throw shooting, it's getting to the free throw line, it's consistency with the 3 ball, and it's turnovers. I thought 3 out of 4 of those things were amazing. We got to the free throw line, we made our free throws. We were consistently hitting our threes in the second, third, fourth quarter, and then we were not giving up offensive rebounds. I would say that we had a little bit too many turnovers for my liking. 15. It's not awful. Obviously, it's not 17, 18, 19, which is obviously good. Don't want that many. But 15, I still think is a little bit too high. I want to get to that 10 to 12 range. That would be insanely good for us going forward. But other than that, I thought a lot of guys came out here and executed when we needed to execute. We took over in certain points of the game when they didn't have, Jared Allen. We attacked the basket. We maintained, we said, hey, listen, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, you guys are going to have to do it all yourself, because if you don't, you're going to lose the game. And that's basically what happened. They did a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. Mitchell and Garland looked really good in this game, as well as Max Strus, who always seems to play good against us, the former Celtic. He's always been a great shooter, but they didn't have really anyone other than those 3 guys that really did anything as well. So I feel like that was amazing. We held them in check for the most part, other than their top two guys. And I thought Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown's a guy who's been getting so much hate lately, man. And I feel like he stepped up today. 10 of 17 from the field. Didn't miss a free throw, 4-4. Had 25 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Overall, I thought that was a good game by JB. Derek White, like we said, 5 of 9 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, had 3 threes in a row, which was massive for a little bit of a comeback. That comeback we had, amazing. Drew Holiday, although he didn't shoot too much, played well. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Drew does it all. And, we don't need him to drop 20. We don't need him to drop 18 points a game. If he drops 11, gives us 5 rebounds, gives us 3 assists, gives us 3 steals and a block, I'll take that 9 times out of 10. That is a great game for a guy like Drew Holiday, who is our 5th scoring option. Guys, think about it. How many teams in the NBA have a guy like Drew Holiday as their 5th scoring option? Not too many. And then from there, Porzingis had... he didn't have a great night. Didn't have a great night from the field. 5 of 16. Was very, sluggish in the first half of this game. But he turned up when we needed him to. When everyone else was, not doing too much, he turned up. Got to the free throw line 9 times. Hit all of his free throws. Had 10 rebounds. 3 offensive rebounds at that. 2 blocks, a steal. 21 points overall. I thought Porzingis, although didn't play great, played fine. Or didn't shoot great, played great. That's what I want to say. And then Jason Tatum. Again, first quarter was terrible. Drops, I think, 17 points in the second quarter alone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but ended with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. A couple of turnovers, but, we got to clean those up. And then the bench played great. Hauser was a plus 14. Horford was a plus 13. Peyton Pritchard a plus 10. I mean... these guys did what they needed to do. Sam Hauser continues to showcase why he is the best. One of the best, I should say. One of the best three-point shooters in the entire NBA. Not just the Celtics, but in the NBA. The man has been absolutely amazing throughout the entirety of the season. Got to continue to see that as we go down the stretch into the rest of the season. Al Horford just being Al Horford, man. Getting rebounds, that's all we need him to do. Get rebounds, get some second chance opportunities. Get some steals, whatever you need to do. Al Horford, we love you, man. Let's go. Keep grinding. Then Luke Cornett, it wasn't awful. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds for big Luke Cornett. Love that by big Luke. And then Peyton Pritchard didn't shoot the ball amazingly, but 40% from 3. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Peyton Pritchard has slowly and surely been stepping up for this unit, and we love to see that. Overall, though, I feel good about this win. We're 11-0 at home, 17-5 on the season. We got the Cavs coming up. We got the Magic twice. We got the Knicks. We could easily be 15-0 at home, although I think we're going to run into some issues either this next Cavs game or one of these 2 Magic games. And obviously, we're 3-0 versus the Knicks this season. The Knicks game is also going to be really tough. It's very hard to beat a team 4 times in just one regular season. So all of these games coming up will not be easy. We've seen how good the Magic have been and, how good they're getting as we go down the season. These games are going to be tough. Let me know in the comments down below who is the biggest contender or the biggest threat to end our home winning streak. Let me know. Subscribe, join the family, check out the podcast on Spotify. Make sure you guys join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.